Gorilla being chased down by Datsuk. Datsuk takes it off the bottom, stripped by Gorilla. And Gorilla off the bottom. Will look to the center. Get away with this puck. No, he's boosting forwards. Gets past a couple people. Throws it at Tanks. That's going to go wide. And Halo will take it from his crease. Gives it out to 3. 3. Crossing center ice. Boosting forwards. Takes a snipe. And Reimer will be prepared for it. Gives it out to Tom. Slow pace to this beginning of this game. Puck is thrown to the center, but Vapor will cut it down. Vapor in the corner. Vapor coming across the top. Gives it downfield for Datsuk. Datsuk centers it. Tries to connect with somebody, but nobody's going to be able to find it. Really passive and conservative play so far. Not a whole lot of shots being thrown. Kind of a slow game so far. Vapor crossing center ice, gives it back to Datsuk. That's going to miss again. And Shakuras is essentially just biding their time at this point. But 3 now gets it off the bottom face-off circle, backs out, gives it to Datsuk. The one-timer on the short post gets past Reimer, and that's a goal for Shakuras. Wow, just like that, they're going to take the lead. Impressive goal. Nice little maneuver there by Datsuk in 3. And that is one that Reimer definitely wants back. 3, bouncing it off the bottom, downfield for Datsuk. Datsuk on the short side post. Gets Reimer to shield early. Can't make much of it, though. Vapor will take it away. Gives it a 3. 3 boosting forward, stripped by Tom. Tom to Tanks, who will miss the pass and run it down with Vapor in the way. Looks like Tom's going to get to this puck first. Trying to evade Datsuk. Bounces it back to his defender, Gorilla. And Gorilla will bounce that off the top downfield for Tom. Vapor will take it. Vapor. Across the top face-off circle. Bouncing it out for Datsuk. A little bit long, and Gorilla will take this for the Warpigs. Bouncing it downfield for Tanks, and that goes way long. Vapor will take it. Vapor over to Datsuk, but Gorilla intercepts it. Heading back the other way. Gorilla off the top. Gonna set up shop. Gives it to Tanks! The one-timer goes, and the one-timer hits the post. Vapor holding the puck, bounces it out for Datsuk, and Gorilla will take it away and run it to the bottom. Gorilla is going to bounce that off the bottom long, way too long for Tom, and Vapor will take it. Vapor is going to bounce that off the bottom for Datsuk. Datsuk over to 3, and that's going to be missed. 3 backing out a couple times, stripped by Tanks. Tanks and Tom have a chance at this if they can time it up right, but 3 will quickly put an end to it. Very back and forth game so far. Not a whole lot of action. A lot of missed passes. And, I mean, from the looks of it, Shakuras is wanting to have Vapor back. It looks like they're not really trusting Datsuk on the back end just yet in this game. Maybe as the game develops a little bit longer, they might be able to build up some trust with him. 3 is stripped by Tanks to Tom. Tom up close on Halo, spins around, and that's going to be recovered by the defense. A little bit of a breakaway, but nothing will come of it. Gorilla to the top. Gives it out to Vapor. Vapor off the bottom. Going to be taken up by Gorilla. Throwing it to the center, where Vapor will now take it. Gives it out to Datsuk. Datsuk to 3. 3 backs out, goes forwards. Boosting in, looking for the cross, finds Vapor, and Tom will put a stop to that. We give it out to Gorilla for one last chance of this period. Gorilla boosting in, holds off, takes the snipe, and 3 will block it. Nicely done by him. And that is the end of the first. Really, really quiet first period. Only a 1-goal game by Shakuras. Datsuk will take the crown so far. But Tanks looking to really get involved, not doing a whole lot. Shakuras has been passing the puck, and that's really why they have essentially been, I mean, kind of dominating the game, but really most of the possession time was Shakuras missing passes and them having to run backwards to go get it. So I really don't consider that true possession time. But it is possession time nonetheless in the game. Tanks off the top to Tom, and Halo will make an amazing save. Wow. 3 to the center. Tom will take it. Datsuk takes it. Off the bottom. Going to look to the center. Gorilla will head back the other way. Gorilla off the bottom. Takes a snipe, bounces, almost gets to Tom. Could have been really good chance for the Warpigs, but nothing will be put on the board for them. Tom up close, takes the shot, and Halo will find that puck out to 3. To Vapor. Then Tanks intercepts it. Tanks looking for the snipe, and Halo will make another save. Rapid fire shots coming here by the Warpigs, none of which are getting anywhere close to the back of the net. Halo giving out to Vapor. Vapor off the bottom. Takes a snipe, and it's weak, and Tom will block it. Heading back across center ice. Going to take a snipe of his own. A lot of perimeter shots so far. Really nobody's getting close to the net. Tanks is going to fight through and be stripped by Vapor. Gives it back to his goalie, Halo. Halo from outside his own crease gives it over to Vapor. Vapor wrapping behind his net. Throws it downfield for 3. And 3 boosting forwards, bouncing it long for Datsuk, where Gorilla will pick it up. Gorilla back and forth, bouncing that one long for Tom. Tom having to use his boost to get it. Gets it to Tanks, and Tanks is stripped by Vapor. Vapor, one of the absolute best left clickers in the game. It has been for a long time. Tom bouncing that out for Tanks, and that goes long, and Halo will take this. A lot of missed passes in the game, I gotta say. From both teams, nobody's really been able to get some good, clean, efficient passes done. Gorilla off the top to Tanks. Tanks spinning around. Goes off the top. Gonna bounce that out for Tom. And that goes in! Tanks somehow scores that. I'm not even sure if he knew that that went in. Oh, man. That little bounce shot scores. What a goal that is for the Warpigs to tie it up on. Tom from the perimeter takes the shot, and Halo really shaking his head at that one. Really wants that one back. Vapor. Cross center ice. Boosting forwards. Looking for the pass to 3. Is he going to feed him, or is he going to bounce back to Datsuk? Played a little bit safer. Datsuk to back to 3. 3 is the last man back. Shakuras trying to get in position, but none of them are really sure on where they're going to line up. That was a really interesting sequence there, as nobody on Shakuras was ready to take the lead, and nobody was ready to take the back end. They were all just kind of mushed together. Gorilla taking the snipe, and Halo will make that save. Halo from outside of his crease. He's going to give it out to Vapor. Goes off towards the top, gives it downfield for 3, but Gorilla will chase it down. And Tanks will not make it. And gives it out to 3. 3 off the top. 3 bouncing it to himself a couple times. Stripped by Tom, and 3 will get it back. 3 off the top. Centers it, and Tanks will block it. Gives it out to Tom. He dribbles through a couple people. Tom might have a boost coming up soon. He does, but Vapor does an amazing job left-clicking that away and putting it into the play. God, I said play twice. I'm sorry, guys. Gorilla bouncing that out for Tanks. Tanks spins around, boosts forwards. Looking for a cross, looking for a pass, and 3 will take it away. 3 across off the bottom boards. Takes a deep snipe, but Reimer was prepared for it. He's going to loft that out to Gorilla. Misses the pass at first, but Gorilla picks it back up. One last chance here for the Warpigs. Stripped by 3, and 3 might just take a quick snipe here. That's going to go right into Reimer's shield. That's the end of the second. We are tied at 1 apiece. Oh, man. Well, Vapor's going to be taking the crown here. With 12 passes out, Vapor's been doing really good. He's been playing really more defense than anything. I feel like that's what Shakuras is kind of going for. But, yeah, both these teams pretty much deadlocked in a tie affair. And nobody's really given more ground than the other. Both these teams very good on the East Coast. So it's kind of what we were expecting. But we will see if anybody can run away with this game. Tom. Off the top over to Tanks. Tanks looking for the center. Stripped by Datsuk. Datsuk gets it back. Oh, gives it away to Tanks. Tanks off the top. Makes a couple moves. Backs out. Going to look for a cross somewhere. Not able to connect, and 3 will come away with it. 3 stripped by Tom. Tom over to Tanks. Tanks doing a couple head fakes. Back to Tom. Tom up close on Halo, and he's going to make a great save. Warpigs just came away with that one right in front of the goal. And Halo just put Tom in the perfect spot that he was going to save the shot. And a bit of a miscommunication there. This could be dangerous. 3 off the top, missing around. Boosting in and takes the shot! Terrible sequence there by the Warpigs. I think Tom was trying to pass it back to Reimer, and he hit the side of the net instead of getting it to Reimer, and Reimer did not choose to come out of the goal to take that safely, and 3 just had way too much time off the top there. And, yeah, gave that one away. Tom off the top, spinning around, throws it to the center. 3 will take it to the backboards, and bouncing it out to Datsuk. Looks like we've got quite a couple Shakuras fans here in the Twitch chat. 3, boosting to the center. Gonna move and takes a snipe. Good little look. Good little shot there. But Reimer was ready for it. Datsuk on the back end now. Looks like Shakuras is just going to kill off time. Not really looking to do anything huge. Oh, 3 with a beautiful pass set up by Vapor. And 3 had all the time in the world. Just makes a couple moves and buries it off the top side after Reimer evac'd out. That was some smart hockey there by Shakuras. 3 bouncing it off the backboards. Gives it out to Datsuk. Datsuk missing it. Tom picks it up. Tom trying to wrap around, and Vapor will take it away. Vapor. Gonna look downfield for Datsuk. Datsuk boosting in. Spins around. Stripped by Gorilla. Gorilla and Tanks heading back the other way. Gorilla has some room here. Backs out. Gives it to Tanks. Tanks up close on Halo. Will bury home a goal. And the Warpigs are not out of it just yet. Only down 2-3. This game is just heating up. 3 to the bottom. Stripped by Gorilla. Gorilla trying to get another snipe off. May go to Tom. Gorilla takes it. And Halo will make the save. Bad pass, though, by Halo. Gorilla. Oh, he misjudged the distance. He could have had a huge play off that. Tanks will pick it up, though, and throw it to Tom. Tom trying to get through Vapor. And Vapor will now come away with it. Boosting forwards. Stripped by Tanks. Tanks. Bouncing that out for Tom. Tom off the top. Stripped by Datsuk. Throwing it to the center. And that is not going to go anywhere. Tanks back to Tom. Now by Vapor. Vapor. Wrapping behind the net. We'll bounce that off the top where Gorilla will take this. 1:18 remaining for the Warpigs. Really got to find a miracle here. Vapor with the puck. Takes a snipe and Reimer will block it. Datsuk picking it up. With 1:02 remaining, Shakuras is definitely looking to kill off time in the offensive zone, and they are doing it smartly. Tom will take it back the other way, though. Tom stripped by Vapor. Vapor giving a head fake to Tanks, gets across center ice, backing out. Gonna throw it down the seam to Datsuk. Datsuk takes a shot, and Reimer will make a clutch save to keep his team in it. Gorilla off the top. Gives it to Tanks. Tanks stripped by 3, and Vapor will run away with it. Vapor gonna give that out to 3 possibly. Spinning around. Might go to Datsuk. Back and forth goes Vapor. Tom gets it downfield for 3. 3 boosting in, backing around, spinning around, looking to kill off time in the offensive zone. 3 bounces it out. Gorilla will take it. 3 comes away with it, gives it to Reimer. Reimer, 10 seconds left, gives it out to Gorilla. This is the last chance for the Warpigs. Down to Tanks. Tanks boosting in. He takes the shot, and Halo will make the save. And that's your game. Shakuras will win it 3-2. After an impressive, dominating game, really just controlling the puck. Wow. Tanks obviously not very happy after that one, as he, I mean, when you're left-clicking through people, it's really tough to get those shots better, but he definitely had the game winner right in front of him and threw it right into Halo. Wow. What a game. Shakuras will win this one 3-2 in a really good game. Let's see here. Let's go first period. Yeah, so first period, not a whole lot of shots. Second period, that was really when the Warpigs started heating up. I really thought at this point, especially after the bounce pass by Tanks, when it was tied 1-1, I really thought that the Warpigs were really going to run away with it at this point. But here in the third, man, Shakuras just kicked it around, and they were able to finally get up close on the net and bury home a couple shots. 3 really coming up huge, taking pretty much all of his team's shots other than a couple. And that was really it. I mean, it really only came down to 1 or 2 plays in the game. And that's all she wrote.